So Sneako, I think he's okay. He spreads a pretty decent message overall. Yeah, he can be annoying. Yeah, he can be pretentious. Yeah, he can be pseudo intellectual. Even though he has matured a lot, he's more intelligent than before, you can tell. He didn't get stuck as a regarded loser, but he still has a long way to go. But he's learning, you can tell. I like the fact that he called out Andrew Tate for being a hypocrite, right? Because he's basically getting into gambling and gambling deals. Promoting gambling is for losers, and I agree. And also because he's like, oh yes, we will take everything. Yes, bomb everything. Bomb all the people from all the countries and take all their oil and their resources. Yeah, we'll take everything. But bro is not even from the United States, right? He's like British, and I don't even want to get started with that because I could be talking about that for hours and hours and hours, and it could be like a separate video. But the point is that he called him out, but he was respectful though. When he lost the boxing match, he was very respectful. And the funny thing is that Andrew Tate reacted like a little kid, and Sneako was actually acting like an adult. He's trying to be nice to his friend. I don't know if they're friends anymore, but who cares? It's never about friendship, like I mentioned before. It's all about resources. No one is friends with no one. They're all just useful idiots. It's all for image. It's all for popularity, clout, money, and contacts. But anywho, I like that. And he went soft on Nick Fuentes. You all know why. Because he wants, you know, to be accepted, to be part of the group, the clique. So that's why he didn't go as hard. And also Nick Fuentes didn't go as hard on him as Andrew Tate, did. Because Andrew Tate went crazy. He went loco. He was like, you're a loser. You're a simp. You're a beta. You're this. You're that. We will destroy the world. We will take everything. And again, bro isn't even like American. So what are you talking about? Like, you're cringe. I'm sorry. You're being cringe and regarded. Anywho. What else? One of the things that I don't like is that he's like, oh, equality and blah blah blah, and I'm not racist and I'm not this, but he makes these jokes that I don't know how YouTube doesn't catch them. And this isn't me like snitching or like, oh, YouTube, like do something. No, because I say certain things and YouTube is like, oh, delete, 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 and he says things like, and again, I'm not allowed to say the whole thing, but he'll say something like, bro, like, why are we generalizing with Somalians and blah 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 and black people? And then he'll say something like, but you know what? I like my fast food on time. So Mexicans, I love you guys. You're awesome. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. And again, I didn't say it. I'm just repeating what someone else said. YouTube. I am aware of the implications. I'm aware of generalizing and all that is hateful towards minorities. I'm not being hateful. I'm just repeating what someone else said, and I'm not quoting the whole thing. I kind of quoted, but I didn't. So why YouTube does nothing about it? And I guess YouTube is like, I don't know, against small creators like me. I'm the victim. Me, re. But I'm joking. Not really. Another thing I like about Sneako are his motivational videos. I think they are pretty well made. His advice is on point. I like the fact that he tells you be yourself, have your own tastes, even if your friends are going to call you names for it. For example, I actually watch Sneako sometimes. He said that on Christmas he went to a ballet show or something, and his friends were calling him names for that, obviously, right? Obviously, like the normal NPC, right? The generic normie is going to call you certain names that, again, I'm not allowed to say here because not even Sneako is allowed, by the way, because I'll get in trouble with YouTube. But you know what names? They start with an F and with a G, and that's all I'll say. I'll leave it like that. And he said that ballet is a beautiful thing, and it's very artistic, very awesome, and it's very elegant and very nice, and people can't really appreciate it because first of all they're stupid, second of all they're cheap. They're just followers. They rather like something just because it will get them into a group of normies, right? It will get them to be accepted instead of developing their own tastes. And I agree, absolutely, 100%, 1,000%. He's absolutely right about that. And I like also something else that he says where he's like, become obsessed with your craft. If you're like an artist, if you're like a music producer, become obsessed with what you're doing and focus on that, and you'll get places. Like, don't treat it as like a joke. Be serious about the things, your goals, your objectives, and you'll get places. And stop addictions. Don't smoke. Don't gamble. Don't do stupid garbage. And I agree. Again, I agree. I know I'm not quoting him like, oh my god, super exactly, but you get the idea. And he makes a lot of videos about that. And those kind of videos, I can tell that he makes them because he's trying to help people, right? Because those videos barely get you any views, barely gets you any like anything. And but those videos are very useful for people who are actually willing to listen, willing to improve. Like a lot of videos I make about improving and a lot of advice that I give that people are gonna be like, ah, criticize more things, oh, make more drama, 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 drama. And I like the fact that he's not really drama farming. Well, too much. Let's just say too much. Because he's like kind of aware that he's farming sometimes, but like for example, I think he's like enemies with Circa right now. I don't know what happened. I'm not aware of the lore. When he's still like engaging and making videos about it, he's just like, no, I don't like the guy. He did me dirty, and I don't want to talk about him, or to him, or well, I don't want to engage with anything related to him, and I respect that. That's very mature behavior. If you don't like someone, if you know that someone is a traitor, a snake, an opportunistic bastard, then why are you going to engage with them? That's basically like self-deletion is regarded. And I like that. Again, I'll repeat, or I don't know if I said it before, but I know he can be pseudo-intellectual. I know he can be very unfunny, except when he's like, fa, 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 fa. He can say very backhanded jokes and all that. Like, he's very, like, condescending. You can tell. You can tell that he thinks that he's better than everyone in the room. He has an ego. He has ego because he met Mr. Beast, and he met Andrew Tate, and he met this and that. Like, oh, I'm friends with powerful people. I got connections, and bro, like, yeah, but compared to them, let's be honest, you're literally a nobody. Like, yeah, I know I'm a nobody compared to, like, well, everyone. But you're a nobody compared to them. Are they, are some of them like Andrew Tate pushing stupid, ideas like gambling, like war? Of course, absolutely, I agree. But at the end of the day, we have to be honest. He's bigger than you. He's bigger than you'll ever be. But he has no morals, and he's a snake, and he's basically an NPC. He's a greedy bastard with no self-awareness. And I agree. I agree. So yeah, this video eh, wasn't really about me roasting him. I think that a lot of his videos can be entertaining, except when he's like just going out there and just doing nothing. Like, oh, I'm buying a dress. Oh, I'm in a clothing store. Like, it's nothing burger. Like, I don't know. I'd rather see him actually do something interesting. Just going outside with celebrities or influencers isn't like entertaining to me. It's just nothing burger. Oh, he's filming himself. He's like going to New York and Los Angeles, and like, who cares, bro? Like, literally, nobody cares. I mean, yeah, people see those, and oh my God, it's Clavicular. Oh my God, it's Mr. Beast. Oh my God, it's Andrew Tate. Oh my God, it's Nick Fuentes. And I'm like, okay, so what? So it's only interesting because there's someone popular doing mundane things. Like I don't get it. For me, it's regarded, but I don't know. But yeah, for the most part, he's kind of interesting, even though it can be pretty like monotone the way he makes his videos on live streams. But he's all right. He's up there. I mean, I'm not like a fan, but I kind of like. Eh, I'm in the middle.